get up and get some money. Money was never real in the first place. You're the person that adds value to everything. So the fact that you just let a little bit of cotton, a little bit of metal, sit here and determine what you're worth, most importantly, is what are you working for? Money. In a what? Capitalistic slave-built society. Oh my goodness. So
One of the hardest things as a human being, well, at least for me, um, that we, when we're growing up, we forget that our friends, mainly our friends, that they're not going to be with us our whole lives. Um, Sometimes, well, most of the time, things change. Your mindset changes, your maturity changes. You just changed, and it's not even people doing anything wrong or they didn't do anything wrong. It's just suddenly the people that you used to be around don't really fit into your everyday life, and that's fine. And I think we sometimes forget that, and we kind of feel like, well, if I stop doing this or if I do this, then this person or I can't see this person, and that's fine. And honestly, not everybody's supposed to come with you. Things are going to start to feel different. It doesn't matter. It's just going to start to feel different whenever, whatever you like it or not. You'll start noticing little things like day by day. Like you'll probably get on the phone with your best friend or your friend, and the conversations don't hit the same no more. Y'all don't laugh at the silly stuff I used to be joking about. Y'all don't do the same things, or you think your future is different than what it used to be. Oh, we want to be YouTubers in a big house. Now they're going off to college, and you are becoming a merchant seaman, and you're gonna be across the world. They're gonna be in college, you know. And sometimes you just don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you just fall off, and you just know things aren't the same as they used to be. And it's a weird feeling at first, because especially when you've known a person for a long time and you think you guys always tell each other like, oh, we'll never stop being friends, or we'll never stop doing this, and then all of a sudden one day it stops happening. And it doesn't make nobody a bad guy, but I think we make it harder way than it needs to be, because we always want somebody to blame when they say we changed, or we want to say they changed, or I changed, or maybe they really weren't my friend, or anything of that nature. It just becomes a little kind of a little coping mesic. We just use it to cope. We use that as, oh well, it's your fault that we stopped talking, or it's not my fault that we stopped talking. But sometimes, well, and even most of the time, nobody never really did anything wrong. I just went different directions, and that's life. And you might feel guilty about that because you're like, damn, I'm moving on. And you think you're supposed to keep the same people around forever and forever and forever just because they've been there for a long time. But just because y'all have history, that doesn't automatically make somebody eligible for your future. And again, that doesn't mean they did anything wrong. You can appreciate everything that somebody has did or meant to you, and still realize that your paths aren't going the same way anymore. You know, a lot of times we outgrow people, and outgrowing doesn't mean that you're better than them. It doesn't mean that they're beneath you. It doesn't mean that you hate them. It just means that you're becoming someone different. And sometimes that version is the next thing in life for you. Um, you start to be around different people, different environments, going different places, different energy around you. It's the hard part, and the hardest part is accepting that you're gonna miss them, you're gonna miss the people you've been around your whole life. You might still love them, you might still care about them, but you might even wish that things went back to the way they were before. Even if y'all were doing things y'all weren't supposed to be doing every day, sneaking out, partying, it's the fun times that count and that we remember, and we just like, how did the time pass us? How did we let things get to this? How did we get here? But sometimes going back means becoming the person you work so hard to grow out of. You can't keep shrinking yourself just to keep someone comfortable, to keep yourself comfortable. That's It's not gonna work that way. So I know that a lot of us are in a season where certain people aren't around like they used to be. Don't automatically think something went wrong. Maybe you're growing. Maybe they're growing too. Or maybe y'all paths just aren't meant to be anymore. You know? It doesn't mean you can't call them and check up, hey, how you doing, this and that. It just means that it's okay. Appreciate who they were. Appreciate what they taught you and just keep moving forward. Because that's all you can do. It's crazy how people can be such a huge part in your life, then in an instant that y'all become so distant. And you're gonna ask, and of course you're gonna ask, why did things change? Did they change? Did you change? And that's the difference we're having right now. Because you're gonna have different goals, different mindsets, different priorities, different lifestyles. The point is that you are becoming different people. You're going to have guilt about it. You're going to feel guilty. But you have to worry about moving forward. You're going to feel like, oh, this person betrayed me, or maybe they don't love me the same. Maybe, no, no. Nobody betrayed anybody. Nobody did anything crazy. We just stopped being the same people. So, what sometimes we need to do is just appreciate the time we had with them, appreciate the time, the memories. You don't have to be hateful towards that person. It's uncomfortable for us. I know, I know, I know. But ask yourself this: are you keeping them around because you genuinely want them in your future, or because you're scared of letting go of the past? So, for me, I'm 18 right now. I'm trying different things. I'm learning new skills. I'm making videos. I'm figuring out my future. My life is changing a lot every day. If you knew, it's changing every day. And the people around me are changing too. So don't make it into where you cut everybody off. Just make it into where some people are meant to be part of your story and some people aren't. Start learning to appreciate people for what they meant to you without forcing them to stay where they no longer belong. Today is day 14 out of 153. Progress over perfection. Princewayne out.